At its peak, the empire covered over 200,000 square kilometers and stretched from the Gulf of Mexico to the Pacific. Some 6 million people lived under Aztec rule, not all of them happily. Around 1350, the Aztecs built their sacred city in the center of Lake Texcoco, in the Valley of Mexico. They had been guided to this place by a prophecy. And in the center of Tenochtitlan, they built a massive double pyramid, 35 meters high. The Templo Mayor.
The Aztec Great Temple was the place where official religion was put on display, as it was not possible to put on any place else in the whole empire.
The Aztecs believed in many gods, but chief among them was Huitzilopochtli, the god of sun and fire. To nourish and honor the deity, Aztec priests offered blood and human hearts. This ritual was performed so frequently that the steps of the Templo Mayor were permanently stained with blood.
Blood was sacred. Blood was the most precious thing that you had to give. And that's why it was so often given to the gods.
Sacrifice was necessary in the Aztec view in order to keep the sun rising every day, setting every evening, and coming up again the next day. In other words, it was necessary to sustain life here on Earth.
The Spanish conquistadors, led by Hernán Cortés, arrived in 1519. Their Christian sensibilities were offended by the ritual of human sacrifice. Even more appalling were stories of a festival of sacrifice that had taken place just 30 years earlier. In 1487, over a period of just 4 days, 20,000 men were said to have been brought to the city, laid across an altar, and relieved of their beating hearts.
The 1487 event is fascinating because it is the largest human sacrifice ever recorded in history.
Is it possible that a sacrifice of this magnitude actually took place? Or did the Spanish exaggerate what they'd been told to demonize the Aztecs and justify their conquest? To this day, there is disagreement among experts.
I think that number is completely exaggerated. I cannot know how many people were killed, maybe more than 1,000, maybe 2,000.